Good morning. How's everybody doing this morning? Well, on behalf of the African American Law Section, I'd like to welcome you to the conference. A little bit about the African American Law Section. It was created in 1992 to address diversity in the legal profession. We've had some great leaders in the past, and as I look around the room, I see that we are in store for many, many more. This conference is a valuable resource for you on so many levels. In the not too distant future, look to your left and look to your right. These are the faces that are going to be shaping the future. They're going to be to affect your community, defend your legal rights, and basically, like I said, shape the future of America. You're going to be able to say, then, remember when. So I encourage you to exchange names, numbers, and start your networking right now, right here. Because this is a room full of ambitious people, and I can see that it's going to be a very successful tour for you in the legal profession. And I look forward to hearing you say, I ran a pre-law conference. For example, I remember many years ago at my first state board annual conference, I met a young lady that was focused, driven, passionate, dedicated to the profession. This morning, I have the distinct honor of introducing her today. Ms. Lisa Tatum has done a lot of extraordinary things. She's an extraordinary attorney. And when I started getting ready to prepare something to introduce her, I started just Googling just to see, and I've known Lisa Tatum for years. And I just started to Google it, see what I could say about it. A page and a half later, I said, you know what? This is not going to work. She's worn many hats. She's been a Berry County Assistant Criminal District Attorney. She's worked for Esmond Pontiac, Weston Associates, General Counsel to many firms. She's a past chair of African American Law Section, which is a special program. So if you join me, please, and welcome our first African American president of the state of Texas, Mr. Tatum.
I usually don't make the statements about kind of the benchmarks of where I am as state bar president, but because you are number one aspiring attorneys, who I expect will follow in the footsteps of many of us on the dais and in the audience, and because of respect for my colleagues, and out of acknowledgement of the reason why we're here today, I'm going to tell you the three things that are most significant to the outside world that just happen to be part of who I am. I'm the first African American to hold the office for the State Bar of Texas. I'm the 5th woman to hold the office for the State Bar, and the 4th youngest. I say those things so that you can begin to set your benchmarks for yourself now. Welcome to the 9th annual. You have made wise decisions. 1, in coming here. 2, in rising early this morning and being able to hear from this remarkable group of attorneys that are before you today. We don't have to be here. We're here because we're invested in you and because we care about the profession. So I want to tell you a couple of things, and I'm glad many of you have pen and paper out already. These are some tools that are available through the State Bar that will likely help you no matter which state you either fall in, come back to, or reside in, or stay. tyla.org. This is our Texas Young Lawyers Association website. This website has a couple of features that I think you'll be particularly interested in. One is called What Do Lawyers Do? Now it ranges from elementary school all the way through law school into the practice of law. So some of it you've already conquered. Congratulations. But the rest of it is going to give you some other pointers and some other opportunities and avenues of information. This was created by past President C.E. Rhodes, who is also an African American. And he didn't have the guidance and the benefit, much like many of us here, of a conference like this to get this type of information. So his goal was, through what lawyers do, was to provide you with additional information so that you have other tools and resources to prepare yourself to and through the application process, to and through law school, and beyond. The other resource that's available on TYLA, to give you guys a little snippet, because I know you're already preparing and practicing the mock trial stuff, and I can see eyes lighting up. I know you have. There's a section called 10-Minute Mentor. I want to give you this because not just a tool for some of the advocacy you're going to be working on, but to shop around for what's of interest. There are so many different areas and practices of law. The 10-Minute Mentor segments are segments that have been made up in just 10 minutes increments by leading lawyers, what we do, different types of practice areas, arbitration, mediation, as well as intellectual property, bankruptcy, etc. Use that as an opportunity to kind of go fishing and see what kind of law is out there. The next one, I'm expecting you will need soon, but not quite yet, and that's at texasbar.com. It's called Transitioning to Practice. There's also another one that is called, I can't think of the name of it, help me out, after bar exam, waiting on results. That's your next opportunity to kind of see what is going through the minds of the law students who graduated and are about to take the bar. So those are a couple of little pieces that are going to be easy for you as resources. I'm going to give you 2 pieces of fun before I move on. At the tyla.org website, there is a video called Go to America, and there's a video called They Had a Dream Too. I encourage you to take advantage of a little bit of entertainment on those videos. And lastly, because if I don't mention it, I'm remiss in my duties as state bar president, and my parents will be very disappointed. TexasBar.com/I was the first initiative program that I created with the help of our staff. And I know there are a couple people in the audience who have seen it. It's a downloadable flip book. It's got teacher and student resources, but there are 22 animated videos of the characters from the book, and it's an exercise in voting process for elementary school kids. So they get to name an imaginary school after a first in U.S. or Texas history to do something, modeling it after being the first African American, giving an opportunity to explore civics education with elementary school kids. Another entertainment piece, if you babysit, if you've got younger siblings, if you want to just look particularly smart to somebody you know who's got little kids, share it with them. Now let's talk about where you're headed. Very, very briefly. The State Bar gives its exams in February and in July. So in February, we had 1,185 law graduates sit for the bar. 879 of them passed. In July, we had 3,023 sit for the bar. 2,474 passed. I have the privilege this Monday of addressing that 2,474 and welcoming them into the practice of law. That's why we're here today. We are your resources. So as you are participating, don't be a sponge. Interact, ask questions, take advantage of these opportunities, get to know your neighbors, get to know us, collect that information for building relationships. We want to see you succeed. And you are more than capable on your own, but you are even far more capable and much more equipped with all of the resources that are available to you. So be a sponge and more, and enjoy. Thank you.